Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dad Be Hustling. My name is John, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I truly appreciate that. I am a father of 2 young boys, and I do make a side income by hustling goods to websites like eBay, Amazon, Mercari, you name it. I source these goods through several different outlets like Goodwills and Salvation Armies. I do some retail arbitrage, so if that's the kind of content you like, please make sure you subscribe. And on that note, I have 2 new subscribers, so thank you so very much. I truly appreciate that. And so I wanted to make a quick video on some of the stuff that I've been looking for over the last couple of weeks while I've been out sourcing for my stores. I have a store. I do own a store on eBay. I am a Amazon reseller as well, and I have a Mercari and Poshmark closet as well. So I make money through all 4 of those outlets, flipping and selling goods. Primarily I work with reselling goods that I find at thrift stores because for me, selling on Amazon has gotten extremely competitive, and people seem to be in the race to the bottom, and I choose not to do that. I'm very meticulous on what I pick, so I look for stuff that I think that I would like, as well as things that I think would be profitable items. So I'm looking for buy low, sell high, because that's what we're in here on the reselling side of things. Also, real quick, be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's dad_b_hustling, just like on my YouTube channel, and there you'll find content as I sell stuff. Typically what I do is that I post what I purchased it for, I post what I sold it for, and then I give you my return on investment and the margin. So some valuable information there. So it gives you kind of an idea on what to look for, and if you see a profitable item when you're out there in the wild. So as you know, fall's coming up, and it's just right around the door. It's knocking on the door. We're rolling into September now. Today's September the 4th as I'm recording this video. And so I'm looking for fall goods. We're coming into the 4th quarter. This is where a lot of people, resellers, make their money. I was fortunate enough to have what's considered the dead season, or the dead summer downtime, summer dead time. I don't know if that was due to COVID, with people being home and just shopping online, or being less outside, but I was fortunate to make some sales, quite a bit of sales, and that's why I haven't made a video in a long time. I've been busy with that. I've also been busy with my family. We've been weekend warriors. So I have another YouTube channel. It's Grandstaff Weekend Family Grandstaff Family Weekend Adventures. If you're going to check that out, I'll put a link below. It's just me and my family going out and having weekend adventures here in South Florida. It's kind of cool. But back to the video, back to what I do as far as coming into the 4th quarter. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for on the men's side of things, I'm looking for nice sweaters, long sleeve polos, shoes, more so on the boots, for apparel. I'm also always looking for hard goods as well. My eyes are always open for that. I have some jeans and things that I can get into, but we can. Sorry guys, I had to pause the video real quick. Lola just got done eating dinner, and I had to go let her out because she was pawing at her kennel and she wanted out, so I had to pause the video here. You guys know Lola, Loli. She always makes an appearance in my videos a lot of times. She is my rescue, and I recommend that you rescue your animals instead of paying for them. There's a lot of beautiful animals out there needing a home, so if you're looking for a pet, try rescue first. But anyway, so what I'm looking for a lot of sweaters. I'm looking for polos, like long sleeve polos. I'm looking for boots and shoes, fall stuff, man. Crisp air, fall colors, fall, winter, whatever that's coming up around the corner. Start looking for that stuff now, because we're coming into the 4th quarter, and people are going to be looking to find deals on that stuff. And so I'll give you a few examples I picked out of my Poshmark closet, even stuff that I haven't even listed yet, still kind of in my dead pile, that I kind of have to. This dog, I swear to you, she is a lover. Look, she wants to. What do you want? What do you want? I'm making a video. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. Anyway, I brought out a few things that I want to show you, just to kind of give you an idea on what to look for. I do have some jeans here, but I'm not going to get into the jeans. Jeans is fall is a great time to sell jeans. You're not going to sell jeans in the summer. You know what I mean? You can, but I mean, you're going to sell them cheap. Now's the time that if you have a closet full of jeans, or if you have a death pile full of jeans, you want to start listing those now, because as we go into the fall and into the winter months, people are going to be looking to buy that kind of stuff. Jeans are very fickle, and I'll probably make a video on jeans down the road, just a whole video of what I've learned so far in reselling jeans, because there is a lot to it. It's not as easy as people try to make it out to be. You have to have kind of a, I don't want to say a sense of style, but you got to know what's trending, and I would recommend, you know, doing your research on that before you get into it, because even the Levi's jeans in and of itself is a whole, that's a whole series of videos, much less just one or two videos. But anyway, so here's a couple of things that I recently picked up. This is a pair of Sorel boots. These are really nice boots. I was really lucky to find these boots. I got them really cheap. I think I paid about $8 for them. They are used. This was the Mudluck, the Mad Mudluck boot series. Sorel, you can still buy those boots. Those boots typically retail for $180 to $200 something dollars. In my opinion, they're a great boot. They're not very well made, because this sole, even though you see a stitching here, it's all fake. It's all faux, whatever you want to say. It's a glued sole. So you have to really pay attention if you're out sourcing these kind of boots. You need to really pay attention here. You know, give it a good pull down. You know, you see me pulling down hard on that. You want to make sure that sole doesn't pull apart. I mean, if it does, that's fine. You can get some glue, or, you know, some shoe glue or something like that, and make sure that you do the repair. But do not, you know, list them, you know, on your Poshmark in your Poshmark closet or eBay as, you know, a nice shoe, and not note that flaw, because people will return them to you, I promise you. But this is the kind of stuff you want to look for. You know, this is a nice fall boot. You know what I mean? I've got this for sale. I picked these up for $8. I think I have these listed in my Poshmark closet for like $99. The MSRP on these were $190, so I've got them $100 off MSRP. Plus they're used, but they're in fantastic condition. You know, obviously I have them listed that high because I know that nobody's going to buy them that high. They're just going to give me an offer. So I'm looking to hopefully get anywhere between $65 and $70 for these boots when it's all said and done. All right, Lily, I need you to hop down, okay? Hop down. We'll go down this way. Other things that I look for on the men's side are sweaters like this. You know what I mean? There's nothing special about this sweater, and I'm not really particular. Not this one, but brand does matter. You know what I mean? But like this polo, like, you know, for instance, polo by Ralph Lauren, that's a very saturated market, but more so like on the button-down shirts. Stuff like this is not that it's rare, but it's harder to come across. So when you do find stuff like this coming up, you know, you would want to pick this up. Now this is a double XL. The thing about this is 100% lamb's wool, so you want to look for stuff like that, but you also have to understand that lamb's wool, if not treated or taken care of properly when cleaning, it will shrink. So a double XL will shrink down to a large or a medium if you're not careful. I picked this sweater up here simply because it was made in Italy. This is a fantastic feel to it. I don't know the material of this right off the top of my head. I think it was cashmere. I think that's one of the, I did do some research on this, and I do believe that this is a cashmere sweater. Cashmere is a fantastic material to pick up. You know, people, some people think of it as a luxury type of material. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm not really sure, but I know that whenever I list things like this, they typically, especially in the fall and winter months, they typically go pretty quickly. This is what I mean by like a button-down long sleeve polo. This is another Ralph Lauren shirt. These were when I ran the comps on this shirt. When I first picked it, I picked this shirt up at the beginning of summer, and I think I paid like $5, maybe $6 for it. Why I picked it up was because of the patches. Like, this is the kind of stuff you want to look for when you're out sourcing. You know, big patches like this. They, you know, anything that has that kind of stuff on it, and people really tend to like that kind of stuff. But the brand's very good. It's the Blue Label Polo Ralph Lauren. This is also a double XL. Double XL is typically something you want to look for. XL, you're going to have a larger customer pool, but you're going to have a bigger pool of competition as well. So if you can kind of get outside of those large or XLs and maybe go with the medium and or XXL or even triple XL, whatever, you're going to have less customers but less competition as well. So yeah, something like this where you can long sleeves, this will sell quickly. I haven't even listed this yet. I think I'm going to put this probably around between $45 and $50 in my Poshmark store. Also, as we come into fall, sports, college sports, NFL, basketball, NBA, all that stuff's kind of going on right now. But typically, the fall sports are we're coming into playoff baseball, should be, and college football and the NFL. So anything sport related to those type of genres, you're going to start finding people out there looking to buy that kind of stuff, especially NFL branded stuff. I sold recently. I sold a couple of jerseys. I sold a Indianapolis Colts jersey. I picked up for $8. I flipped that for almost 50. I picked up a Majestic, which is a brand, pinstripe New York Yankees jersey. It's a button-up jersey. I paid $5 for that. I sold that for almost $30. And so here's a couple more examples of what I'm talking about. Looking for sports memorabilia and things like that. It's a hard word for me to say. I'm sorry. But this was something cool that I found. This was a University of Michigan, just a polo, regular polo, University of Michigan. But however, it was still had the tags on it. So this I'm listing as new with tags. I paid $5 for this. I think I've got it listed for not a lot of money, maybe like 25 bucks. And I think I'm offering free shipping on that. But if you see stuff like this out there, pick it up. You're going to sell it, especially this time of year. Here's another thing that I want to show you as well. Look for stuff like this. This is a San Francisco Giants hoodie. This is a used hoodie, but it's got a nice fleece lining. And this is the brand I was saying earlier about the Yankees brand, Majestic. So Majestic is known in the sporting world of making replica jerseys. I don't want to say replica, but like authentic jerseys and authentic gear, licensed gear for the NFL, for baseball. Typically more so for baseball than anything. But if you find that brand, Majestic, you're finding quality stuff. So yeah, I picked this thing up. I think I paid $5 for this thing. I don't know if I think I may have this listed for about 30 bucks or so in my Poshmark and eBay store. But it's a nice hoodie. You know what I mean? This will sell. People are going to be looking for this kind of stuff. Actually, I think I already have a couple of watches on my eBay store on that. I just listed it this weekend. And here's a couple more items that I just wanted to bring out. For example, again, a lot of people will tell you to stay away from polo because it is a saturated market, and that's true. It is a saturated market, but it's saturated for a reason, because people are selling stuff on it. And you just have to really do your research when you're picking up polo stuff, and what I mean by doing your research, just check the comps. You know what I mean? Because there's some stuff that I would not pick up that I thought would be like, oh, this is going to make some money. When I checked the comps, I saw that it would just sell it for peanuts. Now that might change over the next couple of months as we get into the full swing of the fourth quarter and into the cooler months. People are going to be looking for that stuff. But I was selling hoodies and sweaters in the summertime for a great profit, and not racing to the bottom and trying to give my stuff away. But again, here's some more polo stuff. This is double XL. This is a full cotton sweater. So anything like this that you find, you have to be really careful when picking this stuff up though, because again, this stuff can stretch and be stretchy, and when people wash this stuff, they don't typically dry it the right way. It's going to shrink, and you don't want that. But this one here is in good shape, and I've got one more to show you, and then we'll wrap this video up. This is another Ralph Lauren, again 100% cotton. I think I picked this one up in the same place. The biggest thing to also pay attention for outside of like stains and things like that is look at the sleeves. A lot of time people will roll these sleeves up like that. You don't want to see if there's any kind of stains or anything like that. And also the yarn, make sure there's no run on the yarn. You know, you'll see that in places like underneath the arm and the armpits. Make sure that all that's all good, because I mean you can still sell it with that, but you got to make sure that you note that, and you're not going to get as much of a profit as you would without it. And anyway, that's it, man. Just a real quick little video of kind of what to keep your eyes open for while you're out thrifting right now in the next couple of weeks, especially through the month of September. As we roll into October and November and December, those are the make hay months, as I like to call them. We're in the fourth quarter. I don't know what this fourth quarter is going to be like with the COVID. I know there's a lot of people out of work out there right now, and I see an uptick in people out there hustling, you know, in these thrift stores and these garage sales, Salvation Armies. I mean, people are out there looking for a deal and looking to make some money and to put food on the table. So, but don't let that discourage you. You know, keep your head up and keep grinding. And thank you for coming by my channel. Please feel free to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And you guys have a great night. Ciao.